So we have a weather satellite that orbits the Earth in a circle, in a circular orbit about 300 miles above the Earth's surface. We want to know what is the radian measure of the angle through which a satellite moves in traveling 700 miles along its orbit, along an arc. The radius of the Earth is 3,960 miles. We're going to round to 4 decimals, and we're going to draw a sketch. All right, so now this sketch isn't going to be, structured, or what's the word, to scale, but it'll give you the idea. So this is the Earth right here, and we know its radius is 3960. R equals 3960 miles. And we have the satellite that's traveling 300 miles above the Earth. So this right here is 300 miles. Now, obviously, it's not to scale because this is 3960 miles and that's 300, but this is going to help us see the picture. Now, the satellite's traveling 700 miles along its orbit. So in other words, it's traveling like this in its orbit in an arc. And I know this arc right here is 700 miles. Now, what they want to know is what is the radian measure of the angle through which the satellite moves. So what I really want is this angle theta right here in the middle. Now, I know that the length of an arc is equal to the radius of the circle along which it goes times the angle measurement over which it falls, and theta has to be in radians. Theta must be in radians. So basically, if I just use this formula and I solve for theta, theta is going to automatically be in radians. Now, the problem doesn't state to say it in decimals or radians, so I assume they want the answer in radians. So in this problem, I know S is going to be 700 miles, and R is going to be 3960 plus 300 miles. Why? Because that's how far that the satellite is from the center of the Earth. It's not sitting on top of the Earth traveling along like a car. It's out in the orbit. So let's see. That means 3960 plus 300. 3960 plus 300. 4260. So R is 4260 miles. So I'm going to put all these numbers in the formula. So I have 700 equals 4260 times theta. And I want to solve for theta. So theta is 700 divided by 4260, which turns out to be approximately 700 divided by 4260, 0.1643. Radians. So the question says, what is the radian measure of the angle? I guess it does say radian instead of degrees. I didn't notice that till now. What is the radian measure of the angle? The angle measures 0.1643 radians. And there you go.